All right, great Friday morning, everyone. Hope you're doing well. It's Cesar Mascoro Jr. with Manufactured Home Sales Mastery, in with our 15 minutes of mastery that we do each and every day to get you some information, inspiration, and motivation to get your day started off on the right foot. And once again, I'm coming to you live from Tyler, Texas, where we are here at Mobile Home Masters and just getting things rolling, getting the day going off with episode number 352 of 15 Minutes to Mastery, where we're getting you, like I said, information, inspiration, motivation to get your day started off on the right foot. And we're finishing out our week's topic of goals, goal setting, making sure that you're able to hit your goals and beyond this year in 2025 and from here on out throughout your life. And today we're talking about the goal killer, procrastination, not taking action, not moving forward, overthinking, over planning, and just not doing it. Thomas J. Valord, I believe is the last name, says if you have goals and procrastination, you have nothing. If you have goals and you take action, you will have anything you want. That sounds fan-freaking-tastic to me. Excuse me. I don't know about you, but to know that if I have goals and action, I can have anything I want. That is what I am after. That is what I'm trying to get accomplished. That's what I'm trying to do each and every day as we build Manufactured Home Sales Mastery. And that's why it's all action, all day, every day, to make sure that we are moving forward. Right now, we may not be hitting every goal. Right now, we may not be doing exactly as we want to be, but what we are doing is we are taking action every day. We are always in motion. A body in motion stays in motion. Activity breeds activity, and success leaves clues. So, have you ever found yourself with a huge goal in mind, right? But somehow there's always delays in getting things going, the steps to move forward. Maybe you've told yourself that you're going to, tomorrow's the day. Tomorrow I'm going to do this. And then I need to take some time to plan this out because I got to make sure that it's right. And then all of a sudden, boom, nothing happens. Why? Because you procrastinated, because you just didn't even start. You had an idea and you said, tomorrow I'm going to look into it, rather than I've got an idea. Let me jump on that. Let me move forward on this thing, right? But why is it that we procrastinate? It's important that you understand the psychology behind procrastination. And we often procrastinate not because we're lazy, all right? Although I'd say, man, I'm here to tell you, I was the king of procrastination. I've had so many freaking great ideas and plans and things that I never took action on throughout my life. And then I'd see somebody else doing that exact thing. And I'm like, damn it, there's another thing that I should have started. But I didn't do it. And again, why? Not because I was lazy, because I always worked. My mother instilled in me a huge work ethic. I get it from her. I tell everybody that I know that that's where my work ethic comes from. So I've always worked. I've always been a hustler. So it's not because I was lazy, but it's because of deeper fears that I was not even aware of. Right? Whether it's the fear of failure, the fear of performance, right? The fear of perfection, or simply just being overwhelmed by the size of the goal. And I'm going to share something with you guys right now. We're working on something that freaks me the heck out, but we're still moving forward with it. All right. Might fall flat on our face, but guess what? The next time we do it, we're going to be even that much better at it. But anyways, I'm getting ahead of it. So let's move forward, right? We're gonna explore these psychological drivers, because if you understand yourself and you understand why it is that you procrastinate, why it is that how you psych yourself out, now you'll be able to understand how your clients work as well. You'll recognize those thoughts. You'll recognize that body language. You'll recognize all of these things and like, I remember I did this, so let me go there and address that, right? But here's the thing. Let's talk about this fear. Let's talk about the fear of not achieving a perfect result, right? Or being judged, because those things can paralyze a person into inaction. And so the other thing is the size of the goal can make you feel overwhelmed. And so by identifying those specific reasons behind your procrastination, now you can find a more targeted plan, a better suited way of approaching your goals so that you don't procrastinate. Okay. But the one thing I can tell you is, look, you can't worry about being perfect. It's never going to be perfect. Even when you think it turned out perfect, it won't be perfect. And if you're worried about being judged, oh my gosh, I'm just here to tell you, you're never going to get anything done, because guess what? Everybody judges you. Everybody's going to be judging you. Everybody's going to be looking at you. Everybody's going to be paying attention. They're all going to be saying this and they're going to say that. So what? So what? Let them judge you. Let them say what they will while you are taking action. Okay? Because nothing, no matter what you do, when I decided to start Manufactured Home Sales Master, you wouldn't even imagine the amount of people who told me I was crazy, didn't believe what I was doing. People that I really looked up to even were telling me this, right? And so don't worry about being judged. That's going to happen. But here's the thing. The way that you can make these things happen is by breaking your goals down into manageable steps, manageable tasks. These big goals can feel pretty overwhelming. If you're planning for yourself and, if you're manufactured home sales and you're saying, next year I delivered 35, I delivered 38 homes this year. I want to do 50. I'm going to do 60 next year. You may think, man, that's almost twice the amount. How am I going to get this done? It's simply about breaking it down, right? And so when you challenge the idea or the goal by breaking it down into different steps, now it's easy to focus on these steps and build those small wins, have those small wins and build that momentum. And that way you keep procrastination away. You keep procrastination at bay because you're constantly in motion at these little steps, that momentum through those small wins, right? Because success builds on success. You have one win, you get another win, you start stacking little wins, right? So with that being said, we'll get you some strategies on being able to break down larger goals into smaller goals and making it easier to get started, right? And so that you can stay consistent, because consistency is the key, and each small victory motivates you to continue taking that action. So we've got to reduce the propensity of procrastination by breaking your goals down into smaller steps. And you've got to take action. Action is more important than planning. And some people don't understand that. Some people get freaked out by that. And those are the same people that stay behind. Those people that get freaked out by action as opposed to planning. Like, well, how do you know this is going to, and what if this, what if that, man, what if? I'm a month behind because I've been thinking of all these what ifs. Imperfect action is better than no action. I'm here to tell you right now, I've described it this way when it comes to Manufactured Home Sales Mastery. We're building the plane as we fly. We're building the plane as we fly. We've taken some dips. We almost crash landed, but we started gaining some momentum. We started going up. And as we add new things, and as we add new programs, and as we do new things for clients, we're jumping in and just attacking these things, but we're taking the action, we're moving forward, we're doing those things that need to be done. And sometimes we regress a little bit, but then we catch up, but we're always moving. We're always taking action, right? When you're waiting for those perfect conditions, perfect plan before taking action, that's when you just start thinking, well, maybe right now is not the right time. Well, I need to know a little bit more about this. And next thing you know, a year's gone by. So imperfect action over perfect planning. I'm telling you right now, because perfection is a trap. Waiting until everything is perfect will often mean that you're never starting at all. So don't let yourself fall into that perfection trap. So how is it that high performers like yourselves can avoid procrastination, right? Well, high performers understand that action trumps perfection. I love that word, trump, right now. High performers understand that action trumps perfection. Instead of waiting for everything to be aligned perfectly, high performers prioritize the steps that need to be taken immediately, right now, going and leaning on that stuff and just taking an approach that helps them avoid procrastination, focusing on the progress and not the perfection. focusing on the momentum and not worrying about the end goal, worry about the thing in front of you. That next step, that next logical step. By acting quickly and consistently, you avoid getting stuck in that procrastination loop. So just take action, right? Now, most people think of goals and the approach to goal setting in this way, right? They think that it involves long periods of planning and preparation before you start putting it into action. And so we here at Manufactured Home Sales Master, we challenge that, right? We're challenging the status quo on everything, and even this, because we advocate for imperfect action over endless preparation. Imperfect action over endless. You're never going to be perfect. Just take the action, right? We encourage people to start right now and refine their progress as you move forward. In other words, man, here's a roadmap. Don't try and learn it all perfectly. Just take the steps. Start taking the steps. And as you start taking the steps more and more often, as you get more reps, you're going to get better anyway. Keep working towards the progress. Don't just take the steps and do the steps as you've always done it right today, October 18th. And let's hope that 6 months from now, you're not doing the steps the same way. You've actually increased your knowledge. You've progressed, you've progressed and improved the way that you do things. But it's take the steps, right? So I'm here to tell you the idea of readiness, get it out of your head. Get it out of your head. All right. You're not going to be 100% ready ever. Okay. There's no perfect, just like they say, there's no perfect time to have a kid, right? It just happens. You just got to go, right? Well, having a flawless plan can lead to those delays. It can lead to procrastination, missed opportunities. I told you at the beginning, I've missed so many opportunities. I've missed so many times where I could have done some great things, had some businesses, had whatever. And I just saw somebody else do it because I procrastinated on it. So you don't have to go through that. Let's talk about the top 5 ways that you can avoid procrastination. First and foremost, here we go. You got to break down your goals into small, actionable steps. Remember, big goal, small steps. Start with step 1 and move forward. Build that momentum. Keep going. The way you do that is by setting deadlines and holding yourself accountable. Set deadlines and hold yourself accountable. Don't give yourself months. Give yourself a day, 2 days tops. And then what's the next step? And then what's the next step? And then what's the next step? And hold yourself accountable to that. All right. Focus on imperfect action. Don't set the steps and then try and make sure that you're going to do it exactly the way it's got to be. Just get going. Just get going. All right. Prioritize action over planning. You know where you need to go. Break the steps down and go. That's it. Go. Just go. And obviously reward yourself for those small wins. When those things are starting to move and groove, man, I don't know how you're going to reward yourself. You know, if you're just building your pipeline, rewarding yourself may be just, giving yourself some 30 minutes of a break on the calls and then moving on to the next one, right? If you setting appointments when you're first getting started and you set 2 appointments, okay, give yourself a 30, 45-minute break and then jump right back into it, right? You sold your first house, great, celebrate that night, whether it's something special that you treat yourself with at home or whatnot, and then get right back after it. And when you fund your first deal, you take a little bit of that paycheck and splurge a little bit on yourself. But celebrate the small wins. Celebrate the small wins so that you can do great things. So with that being said, folks, look, man, we've talked this whole week. You can go back through the whole week, Monday through Friday, on goal setting. We've had a whole bunch of things from discipline and avoiding procrastination and a purpose-driven goals and why we need to have goals. So go back through these episodes and really get yourself wrapped up in these things so that you can become better and hit the goals that you're after. Now, with that being said, okay, I mentioned that we've got something huge that's coming. I'm hoping to have some information for you guys by November on this already. We're taking those steps. We're confirming some things that we're trying to plan for March of 2025. It's going to be huge. Nothing ever like it in the industry. Just wait and see. Okay. But anyway, right now, I will tell you this. Right now, one of those things that we just jumped on yesterday, did a call with a group out of Florida, right? We've got some friends in the industry that are going through some rough times right now with both hurricanes that just happened. And so because of that, I was preparing what I was going to speak to them about yesterday. The night before, I thought, man, besides just doing this, we should do something on a bigger scale. So I went online, created a fundraiser with the American Red Cross for hurricane relief out there. So you'll find the website there on this flyer. You can go to our website and get more information. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put it in the comments. This is the site where you can go and donate to the American Red Cross in the Manufactured to Win fundraiser. This is all money that's going to be going to the folks that have suffered through hurricanes Milton and Helene. So please go in there, donate, help these folks out. And the other thing that we're doing is with our 2025 Path to Mastery that we're doing next month, November 18th and 19th. Here's what we're doing. We're taking 75% of the proceeds and we're donating it to this fundraiser. All right. But it doesn't stop there. You sign up, we're going to take 75% of your registration fee and give it to the fundraiser. The other thing that we're going to do for every person that signs up and pays for the registration, we're giving the 75%, and we're also going to you are going to be sponsoring one person from those affected areas to be part of this 2025 Path to Mastery for free. They've had to go through huge expenses recently in their personal life, in their business and everything. So all of you across the rest of the country that are doing well, that we're moving forward, you're investing in yourself, but you're also now this is your way to be able to give to the American Red Cross, help them out. Plus now you're sponsoring somebody to be a part of the event as well. You're doubling up on the greatness that you are doing for others, and you're benefiting from it as well, because in this 2025 Path to Mastery event, we're going to take you through time management. We're going to take you through leadership skills. We're going to take you through professional development and goal setting for 2025. So the 2025 is your best year yet, hands down, guaranteed. And we want you to be a part of it. We got Doug Toline with Champion Homes coming in speaking. We got Tom Dunn that's going to be coming in from the Manufactured Home Association of Arizona. David Finney with Build Media, all coming in. This is online, November 18th and 19th from 5 to 8 p.m. Please go sign up, be a part of it with us. 75% of your registration fee goes to getting to the American Red Cross fund that we've got going on. And then the other part of it is going to pay for the materials and everything that the person that you sponsor. Okay, we're going to be bringing somebody in that's been affected in those areas into the event for free, so they don't have to incur the cost and they get all the benefit as well. We are in essence doing this for free, but we want to help, and we are asking you to be a part of it. Share this along to everyone as well, please. We need everyone and anyone. Man, I was thinking if we can get 100 people in this thing, that'd be great. No, you know what? We need 1,000 because they need the money. 1,000 gets all that money to the American Red Cross, and it gets 1,000 of those people that are really struggling over there right now in rebuilding their lives to also be a part of this for free. You do great things twice. Go get signed up right now, and that way we can get this thing done. You guys, you know what? I am going to get out of here, man. We're about to start our meeting here with the group over at Mobile Home Masters, and we appreciate each and every one of you. So go out, do great things. Have a great Friday. Set up a fantastic selling Saturday. Go sign up for the event. 75% of your registration goes to the American Red Cross. The other 25% we're using to sponsor somebody in that area to be a part of the event as well. Do great things. Go out. Be great, man, because we're here to take your life, your business, your career to a whole new level. I can't wait to meet you.